What's up, guys? The Arizona Cardinals went through a roller coaster against the Seahawks, and the drama is already heating up. Kyler Murray tried to carry the team, but Marvin Harrison Jr., the big draft pick, became the center of the controversy. A drop turned into an interception, fan pressure, heavy criticism. Could the air already be crumbling under the weight of his name? And check this out. The Cardinals fought back, tied the game, but in the details, in one silly mistake, everything fell apart. The Seahawks won at the last second, and now the big question is Harrison Jr. really the future or already a problem for the franchise? Let's find out in the video.
It was 102 degrees in the desert, but they thankfully play indoors, so all was well. Kyler Murray and the Cardinals down 7-3. Second quarter, Marvin Harrison Jr. Harry, what?
This is a receiver thinking entirely too much, trying too hard, wanting to make a play for his team, and ended up as a drop that turned into an interception for the Seahawks.
That's been major issues getting him going so far. Ernest Jones brings it back 29 yards, 14-3 Seattle at the half. It's 20-6 in the fourth quarter in favor of the Seahawks. Arizona looking for a spark, looking for Harrison again, and Bart, this time he makes the moss.
Slot, fade, high point the football, that's what you want. And you see the young man letting his emotions show right here in the celebration. It's just relief, Greeny. He had a tough day, but he battled back, and they got to keep this man in the game.
I think Randy will show you that one on Sunday, and you got Moss. Seahawks would miss a field goal, so Arizona's got a chance. Look at the great catch. The one-handed grab on a fourth down by Michael Wilson keeps the Cardinals in the game. Later in the drive, looking for Harrison again. And Harry, they've got something going now, as Harrison had 6 catches last night.
They're going to be highs, they're going to be lows. Always stay even keeled. I love the way the young man came back and made plays for his quarterback and also his team.
A few plays later, it's Emari DeMercado, Peter.
Who had this on their bingo cardo, Greeny? Big touchdown by DeMercado out of TCU.
Cardinals tie it up at 20 after the extra point. Following that score, all the momentum going Arizona's way. And then Chad Ryland, Mike Tannenbaum, what's wrong with this kickoff?
Greeny, it doesn't land in the landing zone. It has to get to at least the 20-yard line. Massive mistake.
Reason why we hate
penalty.
kickers.
Ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
One damn
because
job.
of that 1 yard of difference. So following that, Seahawks short field looking for a field goal. Jackson in Jigba makes the catch, and he's out of bounds. Seahawks in field goal range. I told you Jason Myers had missed one minutes before. Now he's got a chance for redemption. 4 seconds to go, 52 yards, and he calls game. In Arizona, they could just hang their heads. The comeback falls just short. Seattle, a walk-off win, 23-20 is the final score. You see the emotions, the thrill of victory, the agony of defeat. The Seahawks are 3-1. Quickly, I want to talk about Marvin Harrison Jr., Harry, because he was the 4th pick in the draft. He was drafted ahead of Malik Neighbors. He was one of the most highly touted receivers coming into the draft that I can ever remember, and there have been struggles. What are you seeing?
Well, number one, this is a wide receiver and a young man that has intense pressure on him. You're the son of a Hall of Famer, Marvin Harrison Sr. You're drafted 4th overall. A lot of people were saying that you were the best thing to come out of Ohio State when you came out and got drafted. But right now, for Jonathan Gannon as the head coach and also for Monty Ossenfort as a GM, you have to be very, very patient with him. You go grab him, you put your arm around him, you allow the head coach to coach him up. But you have to say to him, hey, we're going to need you. We believe in you, because he's going through tough times right now. And I've been there, Greeny. My second road game in my rookie career, I dropped 3 balls versus Carolina. But the veterans that we had, Roddy White, and we also had Michael Jenkins, and then Brian Finneran, those guys comfort me and gave me the assurance that, hey, I can play in this league and I will be okay.
Quick take, Bart.
Well, listen, I've been around a receiver that caught the yips, and a lot of times the guys can't recover from it. You talk about the immense pressure that this kid has. You got to try and figure out what type of offense, what type of system will they read. I don't know if he's forced to read the safeties post-snap, and that's slowing him down, but he's not playing with the speed that we accustomed to seeing him that he had when he was in Ohio State.
And he was such a special player on the college level. One way or another, Arizona, its 2nd consecutive really tough loss to take. And Seattle looking very good going into week 4. The NFC West has probably emerged as the best division in football. They're the only division with all 4 teams at 500 or better, and pretty much the losses have come internally. Seattle's only loss was in the division. Arizona's 2 losses are in the division. Mike Tannenbaum, how about the division?
Seattle is a complete team. It's a very simple formula. Sam Darnold's 3rd in the league in yards per attempt. They're number 2 overall in explosive play rate. And then on the other side, Hembo gave me a great stat. Right now, they're leading the league in sack screening, but they're only blitzing at the second fewest rate. So meaning they could get there with 4. When you can rush the passer and make big plays on offense, you're going to be hard to beat.
Peter, there's a part of me that wants to say I feel like the Seahawks are legit. Like, this is a team we're going to be talking about in January.
Here's the deal. Darnold is so comfortable right now. He's finally the guy. Bart, you're rolling your eyes, but I think it's because
No, I'm not.
You say, hey, this is a guy who's been this place, this place, this place, this place, this place. They paid him. They told him he's the man. Last night when they needed a play, you called him Jackson, him, and Jigba. Like, Darnold led them down the field. They get the plays when they need them. And last year, besides those 8 days that were a horror show, he did the same exact thing for the Vikings.
Yeah.
Greeny, give me a second.
Yeah.
We need that $20 after the show. Your phone going off while we live on air. I need the damn money, Bart.
With friends like you, who need enemies? Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
That's the beginning of what should be an outstanding Week 4 in the NFL. Let's look ahead to the rest of the games with a fired-up Friday. Peter, Packers, Cowboys, Sunday night.
What's up, guys? After this game, one thing is crystal clear. The Arizona Cardinals are still a team full of question marks. Kyler Murray showed flashes of that explosive talent, but there were also moments where he looked like he couldn't carry the weight all by himself. And that reignites an old question. Is Murray really the franchise QB who's going to change this team's history, or has he already hit his ceiling? Now, when we talk about Marvin Harrison Jr., the controversy gets even bigger. He came in as the 4th overall pick in the draft, son of an NFL legend, hyped as the savior. But when the pressure hit, he showed nerves, dropped passes, turned a play into an interception, and only later redeemed himself with some solid catches. The big question is, was that just rookie jitters under the spotlight, or a warning sign that he might collapse under pressure? This debate has split fans and media right down the middle. Some say be patient, others are already calling him a bust. And here's the irony. The Cardinals had a real chance to win, but they failed in the details, in the smallest details. A botched play, a disastrous kickoff, and the Seahawks pounced to finish the job with cold efficiency. And that shows how far Arizona is from playing like a true contender. Meanwhile, Seattle showed maturity, showed strength, and is now positioning itself as one of the most dangerous forces in the NFC West. And that, my friends, is a harsh reality check for Murray and Harrison Jr. So at the end of the day, here's the real drama. Do the Cardinals actually have a promising future, or are they just fooling their fans all over again? Will Harrison Jr. rise to become a star, or end up on the long list of NFL draft busts? And Kyler Murray, how long can he keep carrying this burden alone without a solid structure around him? Now I want to hear from you. Who messed up the most in this game? Murray, Harrison Jr., or head coach Jonathan Gannon? Can the Cardinals still save their season, or is it already time to start thinking about a rebuild? Drop your opinion in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because every NFL controversy is right here on NFL in Foco. Thanks, and see you next time.